Live from TSOG Studios, it's episode 19, Hartland Statues, Part 2, with your host, Mark Steinberg. Oh, hello. This is obviously not live, and this is our modest TSOG Studios, but we do have more cool Hartland stuff. We now join Mark in Part 2, already in progress.
There's 18 basic figures, 15 of which are Hall of Famers, and there's 2 that were made back in the day as well. The Little Leaguer and the Minor Leaguer. I feel kind of sorry for this guy being labeled a minor leaguer. Who knows who he really played for. But these were commonly used as cake toppers back in the day. So if you ordered a birthday cake for a boy, typically, and he played Little League ball, he'd love to have this thing adorning his birthday cake.
Well, it is my birthday in August, so.
Well, maybe you'll get a Little Leaguer on your cake.
So what's this, Mark? The original boxes?
Yeah, I've only got 2 of the original boxes. These things are always beaten to hell if you can even find them. It's really cool. You just notice this. If you put them together,
look at that.
It completes the stadium and the batter and the whole infield scene. So that's really cool how Hartland did that.
Such a beautiful box, too. It's just so cool.
They took such pride in the graphics back then.
I mean, look at you see like little clumps in the dirt.
Yeah, the detail. It's like nothing that they would ever make today. Baseball stars, they put the little stars inside the font. It's just so well done and so beautiful that any kid, what kid wouldn't want this? This is the Stan Musial box. The other box is of Duke Snider. The condition is a little more compromised on that one. It's got a few creases in it, which is very typical.
If I was to get this as a kid, I don't think I would be carefully opening a present and worried about the box at all.
I mean, when I was a kid, I never saved the box. It's amazing that as many survived as they did. These guys are super rare. Hartland actually thought to make some of these statues with magnetic feet. I know that sounds weird, but I think they were made to mount on the dashboard of your car. They would come with this metal plate. Whoopsie. And the plate is nothing to write home about, but it is an original plate that came with it, and it's coveted by Hartland collectors. The feet literally have magnets on the bottom, painted black to blend in with the shoes. That's just a really rare anomaly that you find in maybe 1 out of every 700 or so.
Wow, cool.
And anything that's rare and unusual, that's what collectors go after.
So these are cool. What's the deal with these 2?
These are 2 autographed examples. Really rare to find Hartland's autographed. A lot of the players passed away before autographing became really in vogue. And people just didn't think to get their Hartland statues autographed. So it's tough to find them to look good autographed, but these 2 I think definitely fit the bill. Don Drysdale, who passed away quite a few years ago now, signed it beautifully up the leg, as did Duke Snider. I imagine that it wasn't easy to autograph them with all the wrinkles in the pants and whatnot, but I'd say both guys did a pretty good job of signing.
I'll say. Or their press secretaries, one of the 2. So we got Mickey there, right?
Number 7.
What is that archaic looking thing?
Hartland used these paint masks to paint the statues meticulously. You can see how crisp that 7 is. It's because there was a paint mask that created that along with the belt loops. On this particular one though, the cutout is for Mickey's face. So on this one they would just use the beige paint to cover Mickey's face. So he would go underneath here.
Oh my goodness.
Fit right in there. And you can see on this one, if you look closely, a little bit of that beige paint did get on the neck portion of his uniform. But that was the purpose of the paint mask. And we've got a couple others to show you as well.
Cool. Another one here, it says number 3.
Yes.
Who could be a famous number 3?
Probably the most famous one would be the Babe.
Ah, look at him. So that one's to paint the numbers.
The numbers, the sleeve, if you look at his left sleeve there.
Oh, right.
There's a cutout there. But this was to paint the 3 and the left sleeve.
Right.
And his socks as well. You notice the cutouts for his socks.
Right. It looks like here we got number 53. Oh, that's right. That's I know who that is because we just looked at him in the case. That was Drysdale, right?
That is indeed Big D, as they called him. You can see it matches to a T. Now on this one, it's interesting. It looks like they got the sock.
Oh yeah.
And the belt loops this time.
Oh, right, and the left sleeve.
Yep, the left sleeve for sure.
And the number.
And the number 53. But yeah, really cool to see how they did this. It really reveals a lot in the process of how they made these. And all it took to create these statues, it wasn't just a one and done kind of thing. There were a lot of steps in the process of making these as beautiful as they are.
And also it shows Donatello had quite a large buttocks.
Yeah, the gluteus maximus was no exception with Big Don. He was a strong guy. Powerful pitcher, and an intimidating one too. He would throw that fastball right up under your chin just to keep you honest.
Well, I hope he didn't hear me.
I think there's a beanball coming your way.
So this is cool. It's got the original tag.
Yeah, the hang tags came with the statues. A lot of people threw them out, so you don't see them very often. They have been reproduced very faithfully. It's kind of tough to tell the repros from the originals. But this is an original hang tag. It is rare to find. The hang tags alone can go for, gosh, I've seen them go for over $500 on the rarer statues. Typically about $150 to $200 on the more common. So that's probably about a $200 hang tag alone.
Wow, just the tag alone.
Just the tag is probably worth more than the statue itself.
And another classic left-hand slugger with the tag got Stan the Man.
Yeah, another subtlety is that the hang tag was available with either the red string, as you just saw in the Williams, or the beige string, which Stan Musial has, and that's an original hang tag as well. Musial is a little bit more common statue, so that one might go for about $150 to $175 on its own.
It also looks like the precursor to Flavor Flav with the clock around his neck. So, I mean, I didn't know Stan the Man was such a hip-hop enthusiast.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Flavor Flav was a big fan of Hartland statues, so.
Stan the Man! So what's this over here, this lamp here?
This is a lamp made from the Mickey Mantle Hartland statue. It was actually produced by Hartland, probably in the early 60s. And because of Mantle's immense popularity back then, they wisely chose him to be the subject of this lamp. But they did a great job. All they did was paint the Mantle statue gold and adhere him to the lamp base, and there you have it. And because of that, they're coveted and desirable. So that's really the last Hartland piece. It's a rare survivor, that's for sure.
Beautiful. Well, thanks, Mark, for sharing your knowledge and your awesome collection. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and like and share and all that good stuff so we can keep bringing you great stuff. Hey, see what I did there? That was really bad.